Let me get my stuff together. Hey y'all, come on in. You know, I was gonna make a video, but I gotta cook. And I need to get it on now. All right. Come on in. I'm gonna give y'all time to get here while I go over here. Get everything I need. Good talking. I think I'm gonna use this one. How y'all doing today? Sometimes I feel funny with this earpiece in my ear. Y'all doing all right? Come on in. We're gonna get going. I'm gonna put this stuff on so I can go to try to mail off some of these orders today. Ain't too bad. It's a little cold. It's been raining, but I want this to cook for a couple of hours so it just fall out the bone. We're gonna sear it, and then we're gonna make the gravy, and we're gonna let it cook. And you can do this in a crock pot if you gotta go to work, right? But if you're just around the house, you can do it on top of the stove. It's really up to you. Okay, we're gonna do this cube steak. I need to cut up some onions. We're gonna use a lot of onions. We're gonna caramelize them there onions. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, do girl. You got the right one. Get the onions. Get my seasonings. Get my flour. Get my grease going. Refill that. Onions and flour. Hey y'all, come on in. So what we're gonna do is cook these cube steak. Hey, and we're gonna talk. And we're gonna cook them for a while, right? So I got like one. You know, you don't get halfway nothing. Two. Let me see how many pieces I got. My mama used to take her cube steak and cut it up into tiny pieces of cube steak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 12. 12 can turn into 24, right? But the way I'm going to cook this, I'm going to leave it whole because I'm going to cook it for a couple of hours. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get this seasoned. We're going to sear it, right? We just want to get a good sear on it. And then after that, we're going to put it in a gravy. And we're going to make the gravy really thin so that it'll cook a while, okay? So as y'all come on in, just speak and tell me, hey. And, okay, you fine. And you do have to season red meat. You don't have to. You don't want to. If you used to not having no flavor. Hold on one second. I got some pepper. And I'm going to add some more seasoning to it. Real good. Okay. Well, I hope I should be through.
When they initially spoke with you, you informed me that
maybe left some pepper.
did you ever receive treatment? Okay. Give me one moment. Just disengage it. Yes, it was me. I was trying to call you so I could review your case. I know I've been trying to reach you for a while. We had a few scheduled calls, but I could never get you on the line. Now, if you, yeah, I'm. Now, if you have received treatment, I do have information that I need on my end as far as the insurance information, because I did go ahead and I was trying to get the police report.
Good morning to y'all.
I did receive that information, but you are passenger.
We're going to fill this up, okay?
If you want to proceed,
I'll make sure we
I
put
will
this
just have to let them know that you called back. I haven't completely closed your case, but I
So
just have
let's
to
do
get
that.
information to start it. You don't have anything.
That's what we're going to do. And we're going to cook this for a long time, y'all. You know why? Because they do not make this cube steak the way they used to. Cube steak is made up of particles of beef. And because we're not getting the best of our beef, if you don't cook it a long time, it will not be tender. So you're going to have to go back to cook this a long time. Get your crock pots out. Okay. Hey, Denise. I'm still using my soap. I love my soap I get from Denise Hill. I get, I think it's Denise Hill. I get my, I purchase is the goat soap. Just I'm gonna raise my flour. I'm gonna talk up a little loud in just a minute. Can y'all hear me pretty good? You should be able to. But when we get in our talking, I'm going in the sunroom. Okay. So we're gonna get this going. So then we're gonna stir this up. I'm gonna move y'all over here. And add a little so. Hey Tay. Tay Anderson praying for your mom. What's wrong with her mama? I missed it. Hold on, I don't have my glasses.
And which ER did you go to?
Wednesday. Good morning. Please pray for my mama. She and her. I'll be praying in just a minute. Hey, nephew Rodney.
Okay. And then where else have you gone for treatment? I know you said you had chiro treatment as well.
Thank you, Miss Pearl.
I said, where else have you
Tay,
gone
we're
for
going to claim
treatment?
victory over the enemy.
Chiro treatment as well.
So, that's what I love about y'all. Hold on one second.
Okay. So outside of the initial ER visit that you went to the hospital, you haven't had any other forms of treatment?
Hold on.
You said you went where for your follow-up?
I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all can hear me. Hold on.
Well, okay. And then, did they give you a referral to start doing chiro treatment at that time, or
You don't want a lot
did
of
they
grease.
say to try to follow up again? Okay.
All right.
Now, when you went to the ER, did they do X-rays, CT scans? Okay. And have you been contacted at all by
So she's talking right now. Bowling Green, they already ran out
Okay. Did you
with the
accept any form of
backpack full of meat at Walmart. Who? Who? Huh? Who ran out with some meat? Trina Mac gave me these earrings.
All right. And then, do you have any form of health insurance?
Yeah, Jean, I just did. Who ran out with some meat? Not me.
So no health insurance, no Medicaid, no Medicare.
Hold on, she almost done with her call. So what we want to do is sear these, put a little crunch to the outside.
And these are just general questions I have to ask. Have you ever looked
This flour also is going to help us make our gravy just a little thicker because we're going to make it thin.
landscaping? Is that
So
your
we want to
business?
do this step, right?
Okay. Did this cause you to miss
As
any
soon
work
as
at
my
all?
baby came back home,
About how many days of work?
our shoplifters, that's everywhere. Economy is down. People can't get enough pay. That's not a surprise. I've been in a rabbit hole. It was on the news, Miss Tracey, due to the food stamp shop. We don't get everybody's news, Kim. I'm sorry I didn't hear it on mine. We didn't get that news in Atlanta, Georgia today. I'm sorry. They've been focusing on Jamaica and the storm. So we didn't get that news about the shoplifters.
And before contacting us, did you have a prior attorney?
But we're going to be taking up more money, and I think I got enough to do
And
7 families right now.
witnesses to the incident itself?
So we're going to get some money out to y'all. And I had somebody reach out to me. I'm only going to help my people on my page.
And then for the vehicle,
Hopefully you can talk to the people that you follow and support. But this is not going to, this time I'm not sharing with no outside people. You have to get with the influencer that you help. It's raining and I'm going to do some, I'm going to get this going as soon as I can get her off that phone.
and do you have
That's the only thing about her being back home. I can't do what I want to do. I wish I could get her sit up in the sunroom so I can have my way up here.
I completely understand.
Yes, they did, and they're great, and they put them in the fridge. Yes, they good. They're very good. Kelby eats them up. I gotta watch her. She done got hooked to them hummingbirds and them sweet potatoes. She on a roll with them too. I gotta watch her. She so you know, she almost done. Gonna, as soon as the skillet heat up, we're gonna get going. These are gonna cook for 2 hours. Somebody say 2 hours. And my voice is gone because I had to do a lot of singing yesterday. So I don't have no heavy voice. Can y'all hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, I'm gonna go and get started whether I talk. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. I love you, yes I do, Dinah. Hey, Dinah. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, I'm gonna cook these for 2 hours. 2 hours. Y'all can hear me? Mama Patricia. Okay.
I won't say it's minor, but if they just say they have a mouth concussion or if they have
I'm waiting on my grease to get hot, y'all.
if you went for any form of treatment, your case is valuable.
And then we're gonna get started.
I will say dollar amount
The cut and wick programs, yeah. They're doing a lot, I told y'all. A lot of people regretting their votes. But did y'all know one thing I found out in the rabbit hole today? Happy Melanin. Happy Melanin Day. Hey, see Diane. Do you know why Bill Gates keep going to Africa? I'm finna blow y'all mind today. Do y'all know why Bill Gates keep going to Africa? Do you know why they keep messing around with Africa? Do you know why him and his wife keeps going over there to Africa, trying to make deals with the African people, trying to show them ways to prevent more children giving birth, trying to do birth control over there? Do you know why he came over there trying to say he had a cure for malaria? You know why we can live with malaria? Okay, thanks. I had mine sent to my niece's house and she put them in the freeze. Okay, they'll be fine. You won't have no problems. Because of our skin. I'm going to give you 8 to 9 reasons why we melanated people, they are trying to destroy us. Why they don't want us to have no more children.
They didn't have any form of treatment. So since I couldn't reach you, it seemed as, and so since I couldn't reach you, it just seemed as if there was no treatment. So if you would have started treatment now, then that would have been a huge gap from the date of incident to now.
Bill Gates don't have a wife?
Again, as a passenger as well, you do have access to the coverage.
Bill Gates don't have a wife.
So I just have to reach out to them as well.
Are you sure about that?
We have available Medicaid coverage for you, but you have access to that policy's coverage.
Who is Melissa Gates?
As well.
Who is Melinda Gates?
You do have a lot of wiggle room as a passenger for you to continue treatment. I just have to make sure.
Who is she?
Again, inform them that you did contact, speak with the attorney, see if it's okay to proceed further, let them know you did receive initial treatment, and that you
Who is the Bill and Melissa Gates Foundation? Or Melinda Gates? Who is she?
Oh, okay, perfect. So what I can do is, I'm not sure if you had my
Again, it's his ex-wife. Thank you. So they still business partners. Thank you. They still business partners.
And then it'll have all of my information and the attorney's information as well. I'm going to give them a call really quickly just to make sure it's okay for you to proceed for me since I did close the case. And then so I will give you a call right back just to let you know how to proceed further. And then I'll go ahead and get in contact with those insurance companies as well. then I will also, if they give me the okay, that's when I'll go ahead and reach out to the ER, get confirmation on the verbal, the bill amount, and then we'll proceed from that point. Okay, perfect. So I'm about to send you that email, and then I'll call the attorney to make sure it's okay to proceed, and then I'll be in contact either way. You're welcome. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon.
And I raise my voice a little bit.
Well, I have to call the attorney.
Okay. Was I too loud when I was talking?
No, but I hope it was needed. They couldn't hear me because you gave me personally, so.
They can't see some of their feet.
So they're divorced, but they're business partners. They have a foundation together. And they've been messing around in Africa. And hold on one second, man. I'm gonna go in the sunroom when I get this going. She had some calls this morning. As soon as I can, I'm going to raise my voice a little higher. I think I done raised it a little bit higher. Because I got a lot of stuff going on in the background. So I'm going to break and explain to you about our skin. For some of you that may not understand how God designed a black person. God loves everybody. But because He knew what we were going to go through, and because we were in captivity, God gave a black person something. It's the only thing they really study in science. Melanin is your protons, your electrons, your solutons. Who can't stand to be wrong? Who said something wrong? Who can't stand to be wrong? What we wrong about? You just came over here to be messy and using a black person's profile to be messy. That's what you can't stand. We ain't even talking about nothing. I know Bill Gates and his ex-wife are business partners. So if she's his ex-wife, she's his ex-wife. They still got a foundation together. How many of you all know you can divorce somebody and still be a business partner? How many of you know you can divorce somebody and be a friend? How many of you know you can divorce somebody and still have ties to that person? If you had kids together and you get a divorce, don't you share grandkids? Don't you have interests of common interest? Don't you? She's not a real person anyway. See, here's the situation. I call her his wife. Why? I already done blocked her. Because in some situations, when you read about them, they still call her his wife. But they still business partners. They got a foundation together. They got a foundation together. And the reason why Bill Gates keeps going to Africa is because of our skin. It's something in our skin that he's an educated person. You know, our skin is used in the chips in computers. Melanin is used in the chips in the computers. Look it up. Bill is a computer person. When we were going through the pandemic, that's why Bill Gates was at the White House. He knew what was going on. All of this is dealing with not being able to break down a black person's melanin. Now let me explain something to y'all, because I want you to understand where I'm going. God equipped us in the Bible. He equipped us with Moses. We are the people that God said that he would not let we would not outgrow our clothes. We are those people, right? Melanated people have a powerful thing. Our stuff connects us directly to the earth. We are connected as energy. We have the fountain of youth. Our skin does not get wrinkled. It is proven that a black baby will sit up, walk, and crawl sooner than a white child. It's already been documented. It's already been in black people's babies will be potty trained quicker and sooner. The brain of a black person develops quicker because of the melanation of their skin. Now, melanated people, the word in and of itself comes from a word. The word chemistry is connected directly to us. Because if you're not dealing with melanation in chemistry, then you're not dealing with chemistry. You're not. You're dealing with something more so like social science, but not chemistry. The word chem itself comes from the word Egypt. So chemistry is just really the study of melanin. Your protons and your electrons and all of that is melanin. Melanin is found in every energy source. We were equipped to stay warm. That's why black people always are low in vitamin D, because we can stay inside longer without it. Have you ever noticed a black person can go in the sun in 8 minutes? You stay in the sun, we will be more energetic. That's why I know we're off of our diet. Another thing, black people crave greens. We crave the things of the earth. Black people love greens. Any kind of green. Any kind of green you can think of, we eat it. From the kind that's considered poisonous, poke salad, turnip greens, mustard greens, collard greens, kale, any type of green, cassava leaf, any type of green. Our body does not, anything from the earth, we automatically crave it. Why? Because it's a part of our melanin. It's something that God equipped us in the days of Moses, when he said that he would preserve us. And he has done just what he said. Now I'm going to have to turn you this way for you to see me. Yes, spinach, anything green, we want it, and we got to have it. Alright? We're not going to cook this all the way. We're just going to get a right sear on it, and we're going to move this. We're going to do it again, and then we're going to cook this for a long time, okay? Hold on one second. I'm trying to make up my mind, guys. Do I want to cook this in a crock pot? Or do I just want to cook it on top of the stove? I'll make my mind up in a minute. So in the meantime, and in between time, I'll do it like this. Right? So we don't want these all the way down. We want it to mold back to the eye. So I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna give you 8 things that you may not know about your melanin. And so basically what has recently happened in Bill Gates took a trip to Kenya, right? And when he took a trip to Kenya, he tried to convince the Prime Minister of Kenya to basically use a form of birth control in her community to stop so much, basically saying it's a way for you all not to have, with the condition of things, to stop them from having so many children. Well, at first it looked like the Prime Minister was going to go along with it. But then she turned around and told him no. And then he went and brought some mosquitoes and stuff, and he told the Prime Minister, the black dude named I can't get his name out, it'll come in a minute. And he told him Bill Gates is banned from that part of Africa. There are certain parts of Africa he can no longer go to. And he's trying to do this because what he's trying to do, he told them, and you can look the video up, he told them there's approximately so many billions of people. And right now we're about like 9 billion or something. And that he could stop it from hitting like 11 billion. And he told them if you do these certain steps. So basically who produces and gives the melanin is a black man. It's in our DNA. And we have the ability to erase any color out. Any color in the world will be dissipated. It will be gone. Just from the black man and his encounter with any other race. So somebody's now worried about Bill Gates. Bill Gates resigned from Melinda Gates Foundation June 2024. She started her own foundation. Thank you. We don't care. She still was connected to this situation. Okay? This didn't just happen this year. They've been over there. They've been over there before and during the pandemic. Go back and look it up. I'm not focused on them. I don't care if she's an ex. She got the same outline and the guidelines. And they foundation ain't hitting on that. Thank y'all. We appreciate it. But that ain't even our focus. Okay? Our focus is what is he doing over there in Africa? That's our focus. And I'm going to break it down. And I'm going to help you out today. Because there's some things you must know they ain't trying to teach us. Because they don't want us to know. But you know what? It's for us to learn and to grow. And that's why they're trying to do away with history. And that's why a lot of the stuff that's being taught now, they don't care what you learn. They don't want you to know that even in a computer chip. And he knows this. The point I'm making is, he knows this. He knows what our melanin does because he uses it in his computer chips. So we're going to break this down this morning. As we get ready to put this cube steak into a sleep coma. We're going to comatose this cube steak for about 2 hours. So we got time today. Thank you for sharing me out, Miss Augusta. I thank you so much for it. Hey, Miss Melinda. I'm sorry, who was that? Finks. I forgot her name. But Miss Linda Finks, hey. It's classes in session. I hope y'all had a great weekend. Class 999. 999. 999. And I'm Sister T. Teach, educate, administrate. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're just getting a nice sear on here. We don't even want to get done. We just kind of searing the flavor in. And we're also getting the flour incorporated so that when we go back in here again to build our stuff up, and it's still going to be bleeding. It's not done. So when we get through doing all this, we're going to make the gravy, and we're going to add the cans of cream of celery and cream of mushroom into the gravy. We're going to saute these onions. All right? And then we're going to cook this a long time. We're going to use this flour along with some more flour. And it's going to still be raw. Let me show it to y'all. It's going to still be raw. See? You're just searing it. Because cube steak is made out of a combination of meat. And what is taking place is, where's the beef? Because now what we're dealing with, we're not dealing with the best parts of the meat. And so therefore, we are not getting, if you can buy some cube steak and it still don't taste the same and it's still not tender. So in order for you to get it where you can just cut it with a knife, even if it's chewy, we're going to have to cook it a long period of time, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these onions. We're going to cut some onions up real quick. And I'm going to get into the talk about your melanin, okay? And why we are melanated people, how we were chosen by God. This is how God preserved us. This is how God kept us. The 40 years that we roamed, because of disobedience. It was only supposed to take 40 days. It took 40 years. Our clothes did not get too little, nor did our shoes, nor did the sun burn our faces. All right? We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are the key of life. We are the key of life. We sing in the key of favor. So let me get my knife out to cut my onions up. I gotta watch this last set of stuff. Hey, haven't had cube steak. Well, you know what? Cube steak is expensive. And that's why a lot of times I don't even have cube steak either. Because it's so expensive. They stretch that stuff so, it just is what it is. That's what we're dealing with right now. If you catch it on sale, and if you don't, honey, use ground beef. But because of what's going on and us trying to reserve and keep everything and do everything, we just not getting the best cuts of meat. And it's a lot of it is chewy, and it don't even taste like it used to. I'm going to be quite honest with you. It really don't, that's a good juicy onion. Some juice came out of that onion. It don't even taste like it used to. It tastes funny. And so you have to kind of make this stuff be what it used to be. Some of this stuff, like usually some say, I just want to be what you want me to be. All right? And so this is a lesson. This is a lesson for everybody. This is a lesson not just for black people, but it's a lesson for everybody. I want you to understand what's going on in America. Because you won't know. Because they ain't going to try to, they think you dumb and you shouldn't know. They ain't going to tell you that Bill Gates wants black people out of this world. They ain't going to tell you that. Why do you think he was up there during the pandemic and then he left? How did that situationship go? He was there the whole time, and then all of a sudden he left the White House. It's amazing. He was there the whole time, and then he just like, oh, I'm gone. I ain't at the White House no more. This is something that some of you are at your age, you ain't gonna know this. I didn't even know it. Some people get mad at you, they'll send their people over here. Just like right now. That's why I'm taking up money to help my people on my page. Because our leader is over there in Japan, over there in Asia, and other people's business, and not worrying that the soldiers are not gonna get paid today or tomorrow. And that the air traffic controller people, folks gonna want to go home for the holidays, but honey, they having to close airports down. Instead, they somewhere raiding drug dealers in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Not saying that ain't something that needs to be done, but it's not something that's pressing right now, right? And it's been said not all the military people got paid, just certain branches got paid. And so they're saying that the branches that got paid last time, this time the next branch will get paid. So, anyway, let me go check this. And we're going to get started. We're going to caramelize these onions. Yeah, the ballrooms and this room and that room and all that kind of crazy stuff. And I'm just going to take this opportunity. I want to throw a little bit of this grease off of here. Let me go get my grease can. Let me go put this in my grease, some of this in my grease can. I'm going to do some of my onions. And then I'm going to go to the next step. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so he ain't over there for no reason. You will be wondering, ain't nobody figured out why in the world Bill Gates is over there in Africa. Why do you keep worrying people over there? What is important to a person that got a computer company? What is he worried about? What is his problem? Why is he worried about what's going on in Africa? Why is he over there trying to get involved with that stuff over there in Africa? The average person would be like, I was wondering that too. Me too. I was wondering it too. Hold on. Let me see what somebody sees. Cause see, some people get mad at you, but they regret their decision. They ain't gonna let you know. They hate they voted the way they did. Please share. We are being educated on a lot of Black history, Bible literature. I'm gonna help you, Miss Sandra. Hold on one second, baby. Let me get this going. All right. So let me turn it down so y'all can see these onions. I'm sorry, y'all know it's cold in Georgia. So I got a little sniffles here now. Now, if you want bell peppers, you get you some bell peppers and all that good stuff. It's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just running through, honey. I'm running through. I'm running through. As my granny used to say, I'm cutting across the yard. I'm cutting across the yard. I'm going to help everybody out. If you got a drop of melanin in you, I want to talk to you today. And guess what? Everybody does. Everybody got a drop of it. Some got more than others. But it takes black to make up every color. And do. And it does. And it is so sweet. This gonna cook a while, y'all. And we're gonna add us some flour in here. And we're gonna put a whole thing of beef broth in here. And we also gonna put some beef packets in here from their lifting. They say they lifting onions. Lifting onion. We're gonna shake her in there too. That's the beef. Don't worry, it's gonna be good when it get done. We're gonna shake some flour in there. And then we're gonna talk about him. Okay? Let's shake some flour. We're gonna use a little flour. Okay? We're gonna let it brown a little bit. And that's all that goodness that's on that bottom. We're going to let it start getting brown. I'm going to do just a little bit more flour. Okay? You got to feel your food. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't even right. You got to feel your food. I have a little more flour left in this container. I'm shaking that in there. You have to feel it. Alright? You can feel. You be like, oh, you can feel and tell if it's grabbing enough, if you're going to have enough flour, if the flour ratio to the oil is going to be alright. I'm going to put a little bit in there. I'm going to let it keep running. Okay, that's enough because I'm going to do this for a long time. I'm going to add a lot of liquid. So that's why I'm using so much. I don't want it greasy. Okay? And it's going to brown. You believe it or not, it's going to grab hold. We got to cook some of that grittiness off of it. And you know why? I ain't putting no more salt. I ain't putting no salt. Because some of the stuff won't have salt in it. The beef broth won't have salt in it. And we're going to let that stuff brown. I know how to brown mine. So we're going to just let ours brown. And then I'm going to add some cream of mushrooms. I'm going to add some cream of celery into mine to give it this extra amazing flavor. Okay. So we're going to be mixing that in there too. I'm opening them up. Before I add the liquid. Okay. Now I'm brown. Baby, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be alright. Keeps hitting it. I'm sorry about that, y'all. With that heat, you want that heat to get into. Anytime y'all use condensed stuff, you want to always let the heat get into it before you add liquid. Then I'm going to turn it up. Okay? Y'all good? That's cream celery. I know you like, what in the world she doing? Child. When I tell you, you gonna like it. You just gonna, because what happens is now you won't have no white stuff just looking like that on your stuff. It's gonna all blend in together. All things work together, don't they? Okay. Hey, y'all. Do y'all see what's going on? Okay. So we're gonna use some beef broth and we're gonna use some water. You can taste your stuff. Alright. We're gonna get in our lesson. Just a minute. Alright, let me get my stuff doing like I want it. I'm gonna make this super thin so y'all don't think I'm crazy. Okay, I'm making sure I stir it real good. And now I'm gonna set that cube steak in there. All right, y'all with me? Okay. Just start setting that cube steak. Make sure it's immersed in there. That's what you want. Because it ain't done. Well, when we get through, it will be done. Put a lid on it. Leave that alone. We'll come back later if we need to add some pepper or anything like that, because you know we done seasoned it real good before when we seared the flavor. So we'll come back. Why won't you put it in? I don't have one big enough. That's why I didn't use it. I don't have a crock pot. My crock pot, I don't have a crock pot big enough to hold that much liquid. I don't even know if they make crock pots that big, but I only got one crock pot. My other one's my biggest one. The pot broke, so I had to throw it away. And so I don't have a crock pot big enough to hold what I needed to do. So you just put it on at home and you just lower your temperature. That's a humongous skillet. So you just lower your temperature, put your lid on it, and it'll do the same thing. Especially when you're around the house. Kales is here when I run in and out and go to the store. So as long as somebody's sitting around the house, you ought to be good. You ought to be just fine. Do it the old school way. Honey, you remember before you even had a crock pot, you had granny pot. And she stew that stuff. And that's what we're doing today. We stewing. Why? Because that's what you did. That's what Africans do. They stew their stuff. That's what Jamaicans do. They stew their stuff. Baby, that's why I won't get rid of my skillet. It's big, it's old, it's been through something. But here's the thing. My skillet is made out of stainless steel. It just look rough. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't even have a deep fryer. I don't judge nobody for it, but when we grew up, you just cook with what you had. So it's gonna cook. And it'll be alright. I done said it and I ain't gonna mess with it. And I'm gonna cook it for about 2 hours. What time is it now? $12:45. Okay. So by the time Avery get home from school, it ought to be finished. because the way they are doing this meat, if you don't cook it a long time, it ain't gonna be tender. May God cover and keep you, Mother Linda Calabro, and everything turns out good for your eye surgery. And Father God, we ask that you touch Tay's mama in a special way, Father God. And Lord, that whatever's going on with her, that the doctors are able to find out what it is. Bless Mother Linda Calabro as she go through her eye surgery. God, we just give you glory today. And we give you honor and praise. And we thank you, Lord, for all things. And through all things, you have made all things possible. You made everything new. And God, we must follow you. We must listen to the directions that you set forth in our life, God. You have mapped out the perfect plan to a successful life through you. And so, God, we just ask that you help us, build us up where we've fallen and make us stronger where we are weak, and anoint us with your power and strengthen us. In Jesus' name, amen. You know, I heard a preacher say yesterday, and we had second service, and his message was the job description of a pastor, of a leader, you know, and he broke down why the heart and the mind is separated from the other organs, right? And he talked about how the heart pumps all the blood throughout the body, but the mind is the director, and it tells the blood where to go, right? But if anything below the heart and the mind is your main arteries, and if the mind and the heart are not in sync with each other, there's going to be problems with the other organs, right? So he spoke on that yesterday. And so I was thinking about how people always want to shine during the day. They want to be a shining star. But stars don't shine during the day. They're still up there, but they don't shine during the day. The stars shine during your darkest hours. The sun shines in the dark. America, this is some of our darkest hours. And the sun, the S-O-N, wants to shine. We got to heist up our window and open up the door. We got to understand why they picking at us. I might get emotional. I might. Why they messing with us. And why they want to hold us in captivity. One is because we are God's prized possession. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are preserved people. I'm 57 years old, and I don't even have wrinkles. And I don't wear makeup. Yes, when I get crying, I'm Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. When I get upset, my nose is the first thing that turns red. It's because we are melanated people, that people want to enslave us. They have come to realize that our skin can work in some of the hottest heat. Yes, we can get a sunburn, but we're protected. It's something I want you to listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. And this is why Bill Gates is in Africa. I don't care if he's married. I don't care if he's divorced. I don't care if they severed what they say to us. They are no longer in the same business foundation. But I got a funny feeling with that. And let me tell you why. What did she just say? I'm going to tell you why. It's because great minds think alike. Amen. Thank you. I just got called that they are moving her out of New York. I said, thank you, Jesus, to a regular room. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. When we grew up, nobody told us about our skin. Nobody really told us how important we are to science. Nobody told us why they keep studying our bodies. That's why the black lady who died and her cells kept living And they found that she had something. She died from cancer. But they used her body to save other people from cancer. They used her cells. They didn't even tell her family. Henrietta. Y'all didn't think about that? John Hopkins had to compensate some of her people because they knew that they were still using Henrietta's cells for science. Did you not know that they use the black, Henrietta Lacks, thank you, that they use the black people as a case study because they can't figure out why we don't have to have as much skin, sun, how can we hold up in sun? They're still trying to figure out who we are. Why certain things happen. Did y'all know? Look it up for yourself. The word chemistry came because the word chemistry is spelled another way, right? But the original word chem, it means Egypt. Out of Egypt. Look it up. Everything I tell you, please look it up. Study to show yourself approved. Let me get over here so I can talk to y'all. Y'all know I can't stand nothing too out of whack. I'll catch my dishes up in a minute. I want to cook today. I want to cook slow. So the word in and of itself, if you spell it the correct way, chemistry, the word chemistry comes from a word, K-E-M-E-T, which comes from the word Egypt. Chemistry. Black people are the key of life. They use melanin in computer chips. So Bill Gates knows this. Y'all know I'm going through the chain. Bill Gates knows this, right? Also, he knows that eventually, if everybody keeps mixing with our melanin, and you keep getting these mixed children between indigenous people, between blacks, African Americans, Hispanics, if we keep mixing, and as with white people keep mixing with us, there won't be a form of white. We will all end up looking like where we came from. If you go across the waters, if you go to Africa, if you go to Egypt, if you go to Asia, where they're all blended, where they all look tanned. If you go over there and look in Iran and Iraq, and if you look at those people, you will realize it. So let me tell you, I'm going to give you 8 different things. Number 1, black people are chemistry. It's K-E-M-E-T. K-E-M, not P. K-E-M-E-T. That means Egypt. All right? So Kim is black. Black is what? Electrons, protons, solutons. That's what it is, okay? Number 1, more than pigmentation. It has been proven biologically that we are a shield of protection over our skin. Being recorded, that's fine. We have a shield of protection over our skin. Our skin is protected from the sun rays, and it's like a natural armor. She told me I'm being recorded. No, y'all keep spelling it wrong. I don't know why you won't spell it like I tell you, Miss Eleanor. K as in Katie. E as in Ed. M as in Mary. E as in Ed. T as in Tracy. You keep spelling it wrong, so you're not going to find the exact word. K-E-M-E-T. K-E-M-E-T. I'll pin it. It's all right. This is 999 classes, so we do get a little. We do get a little. You know, it's okay. So it's okay. I'm gonna pin it. Okay, it's pinned. Okay. No. Let's not be rude to nobody. Okay? Let's not be rude to nobody. Let's not do that. That's one thing we'll jump. Let's not. It's okay. Listen, don't be rude to nobody. We all learning together. All right? So basically, number one, we have a shield of protection from the sun rays on our skin. Remember, God told us that he would protect us on our journey from Egypt across the waters of the Red Sea to the promised land of Canaan. If I go too fast, tell me I'm going too fast. I'll slow down. Number two, our skin, our melanin is slow. It slows down aging. Our skin stays smooth. It's rich. It stays smooth longer. It's the fountain of youth. I'm 57. No Botox. Full of moisture. Full of shine. I don't put nothing on it. If you preserve it right. Y'all with me? I'm on number three. Number three, we have a protectance over our skin, but our skin. Our skin, number three. It absorbs sunlight. And then it takes the sunlight and it transfers it to energy. I promise you. And this is what I was saying about my baby Avery. I remember when one of my brothers, he was hyper. And they gave my mama gave him Ritalin. And it made him like a zombie. And my mama said, no, go out in the sun and go out there and play and run around. The sun gives us energy. My mama taught me this. She said, Tracy, if your body ever feel like it can't warm up, get out your house, go out your house. She said, stand in the sun anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes and come back and your body will adjust. When my foot get cold, I go outside and I stand there and I do my little walk. When I come back in, my body starts to bring energy. And it warms it up. We like solar panels. You know the solar panels that beam down? You know, black people. The only deficiency that we ever really get from the vitamins is vitamin D3. That's what you get from the sun. Because we don't be in the sun. So we have a natural buildup of it. And when we get low, we take vitamin D, which comes from the sun. Think about it. So you got this man over here in Africa trying to show them ways not to have children. Not to keep, they keep saying at the rate that they going, he talking about Nigeria. That it'll cause them to have too many people, which will cause us to have a lack. That ain't why you trying to do that. And the Africans told him, get your butt off and over here. We don't need nothing. And I ain't trying to be smart. They said they didn't need nothing from America. And I understand why they feel the way they feel. I get it. We're the most sought out after, most hated country because of our growth. So did y'all get the first 3 things before I go to number 4? So we got our own natural solar panels. If I need to go back over, I'm finna go to number 4. Let me know. All right? Okay, we'll go to number 4. Our melanin, because we have a high dose of melanin, because God designed it this way. It's found in the brain. Melanin is found in your brain. It's found in our eyes. And it's found in our nervous system. It enhances our perception, our intuitions, our mental resilience, how we could go through such hard stuff, how we could work in a field, how I got this problem in my body and I still will push myself. Our endurance is greater. You get a little white baby and you get a black baby. And it has been proven that a black baby will crawl, set up, and walk faster than a white baby. It has been proven that you can potty train a black baby quicker than you can a white baby. Now, this is case studies. I looked up case studies. And that's why you find a lot of them trying to get our organs. Because something in us, God put in us for endurance, long suffering. If we ate right, we wouldn't be on no medications. If we leave the food I'm cooking alone, if we eat right, if we lean on fruits and vegetables, if we ate the diet of Daniel, we wouldn't be on high blood pressure medicine and cholesterol medicine. One thing I must say about Tabitha Brown is because she logged in. I don't care what nobody say about her. People want to judge you for having fun. People want to judge her at church because she have a glass of wine. Or she said a word. What she did for her body was heal her body. She got a nerve condition like I do. When she changed her diet, she changed her life. Yes, she had to have hip replacement. Yes, but she still, that nervous system is calmed down. The fountain of youth is in melanin. Do you know they sell melanin? Do you know you can buy products that says it has melanin in it, which is supposed to help with wrinkles? They can't figure us out. We caught up over 400 years. We're very intelligent, intellectual people. Folks got mad at me. They wanted me to be an Angie mama. They just wanted me to be in here cooking. So, number 4, melanin is found in your brain, your nervous system. It's also found in your eyes. Okay? And I believe personally, when he came to create that thing that happened in 2020 that tried to unlive us, and they kept saying on the news that more of us would die of it, it didn't happen. It was designed. How you gonna say a virus is gonna kill more of one color than the other? A virus don't discriminate. But if you build it based on the melanin in our body, and you try to go and destroy the electrons and the protons that are designed in our body, that's when you can run and say more of us are going to die from it than them. You're not God. And in all you're getting, you better get an understanding. There's no searching of his understanding. But chemistry is the study of melanin. Anything else is not. It's just social science. Look it up. I'm on number 5. So I hope y'all getting it. Melanin, it can conduct electricity. Scientists believe it may play a role in the flow of energy through our body. They are case studying us, just like they did Henrietta Lacks, whose cells kept living after she died. What she died from caused other people to live. Scientists, number 5, have said that melanin can conduct electricity to flow the energy of it through our bodies. Number 6, under stress. Melanin, when black people get under stress, melanin helps the body resist the damage. It acts as a defense. You know how the Lord got angels encamped around us? Well, because we got melanin, when we get under stress, our levels of anxiety is not the same as our brothers and sisters of another mister. When we're under stress, we don't panic and want to poo. That's how we made it through the Great Depression. We were oppressed and suppressed, and we could handle it. That's why they're going over there and getting all those Haitians and giving them work visas to work the fields in Florida. Because we the ones can work it. When they sent the Irish people to the islands to work, it burnt them up. That's where you get the nickname redneck. So we have a defense against the environment. And if you think about it, it makes sense because we roamed that desert. And they said nowhere where people were building houses. So under the stars that shine. And God fed us. And when we took in too much, when we gathered too much, it would go to ruin. But he gave us our daily bread every day. And what did God feed us when we were in the desert? Somebody come back and tell me. Number 7. Black people, melanated people have the power to survive. It's a divine design. We got survival skills. I don't know. We just know how to take anything and turn it into something. We know how to sew without going to sewing class. We know how to cook. We know how to bake cakes without going to culinary school. We know how to play keyboards and drums and guitars without even, he fed us what? Manna. Look at the word. Melanated people eating manna. Manna. Do we know what manna is? We know it came from heaven. Let me see what she said. Bibbin said, I learned how powerful the sun was to blacks when I visited Ghana. I appreciate it now. Absolutely. Now tell me what manna is. We getting somewhere, ain't we? I think they took me off the For You. Look what they fed, manna and what? And quail. But what is manna? We got survival skills. Now listen to number 8. This gonna make a lot of sense to you. Because we got melanin in our system, it connects us to the cosmos. It connects us to the cosmos, folks. Thank you. Bread. Bread. Hold on. Wonder why we like chicken so much. Bread and quail. It connects us to the cosmic force, meaning black people carry a super power in your DNA. Our DNA is not the same. Did you know that? Did you know it's something different in our DNA? We have a superpower. I wonder what you think the superpower is. Like that song say, I can go for hours and hours. And if you go look at, my grandmama was 99 years old when she died. Baby, she didn't look like she was 90 years old. I took 99 years old. I took a picture. She didn't even have wrinkles. I want you to understand, you can't study. There ain't nothing else to study in science except for melanin. And because Bill Gates knows that melanin is in his computers, his computer chips, he has studied something that he can't get. Let me explain something. Even in Pharaoh's day, when the plagues came, it took him and his people out. It didn't take us out. It didn't take us out. We're carpenters. We built America. It was a woman that did the first burglar door system. Like the song say, they not like us. No disrespect. And if we ate the right diet, you wonder why when we were growing up, you didn't see a bunch of medicine bottles. The only thing I saw my grandmama and them take was aspirin. Aspirin for everything. And Vic Sage for colds. And then we had to take that stuff that tastes like poison to keep us from getting sick during the winter. They bought catnip tea so the babies wouldn't have hives. The catnip grew wild. They would go get a sprig of this and a sprig of that. And he's trying to go back to our homeland of Africa. And he's trying to figure out to get a connection in there. Because he wants to think he can handle the fountain of youth. And if he doesn't stop us from populating, I hate to say it, but everybody will look like us. Ours was castor oil. Castor oil. Even in history, if you go back and you read how they describe Jesus, they described him looking like me. Even if you take him a shade or two lighter than me. Those people over there across the water where the Bible came. And see, this is another thing. I want y'all to hear me good. King James was nobody's saint. King James dipped and dabbed in demonic stuff. And King James wanted the Bible. And he wanted his name put on it for the sake of controlling the church. So even the Bible coming across the water was to control. He was nobody's saint. He's buried between his lover and his wife. It has been said that he took some things away from the Bible. It has been said that he twisted some things for his benefit. But this is what I say about the Bible. It is the inspired, infallible word. But we still are supposed to be writing the Bible. You know why I know? Because he said greater works we would do. You just can't live right there. You got to take the Bible and make it become life. Yes, he was a bisexual man. And he dabbed on the dark side. His name was just put on there so that he could be, and he could stand out above the Catholic churches so people would know that he had say-so also. So that's why you got that version. That's it. He ain't wrote nothing. Not Nathaniel. See, and the thing about us is, if you could figure out how without reading and writing, and don't get me wrong, New York City in the beginning wasn't the best place to go. New York State, when it was a state, New York State, it had more slaves than any other colony. New England, all of them, they were really bad. They did some serious damage. So it wasn't like New York and all those different places where you found that they originally left from Europe and came. They wasn't welcome. Mount Bayou, there's so many places that we created our own towns. Before there was Tulsa, there was Mount Bayou, Mississippi, Threshing, honey, banks, building stuff. It's always a threat. We are a common threat to humanity because he built us. So they want to tell you we cursed. But according to the word of God, we are the ones that are blessed. We are the ones that he preserved. We are the ones that he kept in the wilderness. And it bothers them because they are thinking that the first is going to be last and the last is going to be first. Somebody is reading their Bible. Let me check this. Somebody is reading the Bible. Well, yeah, we know that. We know about Central Park, but we ain't even on Central Park right now. We know they took it just like they took Oscarville here in Georgia. They took a lot. You right, Central Park. They took a lot. They took a lot of places. You absolutely right, baby. They took some of the prime places from us. Some of the most prime real estate. Even in Atlanta. Let me tell you, where my husband comes from, where my mom and them live, that's where they built 75. Prime real estate. Even when I went to Detroit, they was just taking over. They took over Belle Isle. Those are the places that black people were living and resided, and they came and they took over it. Mount Bayou was flourishing and growing, doing extremely well, and they came and they destroyed it. They had everything. They had everything you could want for a city. Mount Bayou, Mississippi. It was before Tulsa. I kid you not. So, if you want to know why they keep going across that water, it's for a reason. Bill Gates had no reason over there messing around with them apples. And they done caught hope to him. One, he know they got a lot of money. He won't. I'm going to tell y'all this. The reason why he's talking about Nigeria, yeah, Lake Lanier, that's Oscarville. Listen, the reason why he want Nigeria is the richest part of Africa. It's got everything. It's got the oil. It's got the gold. It's got the diamonds. It's got the silver. That's why he's over there. And he wants Nigerians to listen to him. Lake Martin in Alabama. Okay. See, I haven't studied Alabama a lot yet. I mean, I have, but I haven't. But, you know, it's sad to say. I got to figure out if I'm going to do potatoes. I need to go to the store. Lake Lanier and so many other people, if you read the stories, it started off that they lied on the people. We always do something. It's the same way. It made me mad with Bill Cosby. You know why? Because the woman that lied on Emmett Till, they let her live and die at home. They said, well, she's sick. Bill Cosby was sick too. And the thing about Bill Cosby, that's what made me mad with black people. We turn on each other too easy. We turn on each other. They give and they take away. And what made me mad is that there was no proof that Bill Cosby did anything. You gonna go off of somebody that said somebody did something 20-something years ago. And then you gonna go off a lie detector test. Make y'all mind up. 1 minute, y'all accept lie detector test. The next time, the lie detector test is telling a lie. I got to get ready to get these orders together. I think I'm going to do a loaded mashed potato with this because we've been eating a lot of rice. So I'm going to have to go to the store. So I'm going to get these orders together as well. Let me find my phone. Hold on. I'll be right back. So, you know, we turn too quick. But see, until we come together, we can't inherit the land. That's our only hiccup, and we're getting there. We're getting there. Like right now, oh my God, they went through Philly. And they went through a neighborhood that was drug infested. But here's my situation. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no problem with that. But here's my problem. You don't never touch the mafia. You just keep going. And in this community, it was owned by Hispanics and blacks. And it did need to come down. Let me tell y'all what I got to feel this morning. Because I'm going to go to the post office. So I have... Hold on. Okay, some people want to... Okay, so I have... I got Jeanette to send an order to. I have Kathy to send an order to. I got Miss Wanda Lewis's order that I'm finna fill. And a couple of more I'm looking at. So listen. Let me see what Miss Wanda wanted. Hold on, y'all. Because y'all going to have to help me fill these orders while I talk. I don't want to get too far behind. Also, we taking up money to give people for Thanksgiving. And we're going to take care, so far, I think we got 7 families. She want lemon squares, okay. We're going to take care of 7 families. All right. I don't know. I've been, praying and seeing. And I know some people's stories. Now, some of y'all emailed me that don't follow me. And I know y'all got content creators out there that's probably going to do something for their people on their page. But this is for my mothers that's on this page, right? And so I have not heard but from a couple of mothers from my page. Nobody has emailed me saying that they need help. Could be because of pride. I don't know. But all I know is that we're going to be getting this money out depending on how they got to receive this money. I'll be getting this money to them before Thanksgiving. I always tell y'all the God honest truth. Y'all know I show y'all what I got all the time. And we are at 1,100 and something. No, we not. No, we are. No, we're not. $1,313.57. That's enough to feed 7 families. Because I got some more money. I got like $100 and something off of Cash App. All right? Can I be one of the families that you take care of and make it 8 families? Again, this is for my regular people and my senior citizens. And so I got enough right now for 8. My goal is to do 10. Now, if you raising your grandkids, I understand that. And if you want to donate, you can donate to Tracey K. Mitchell 68. The name of my page, add a 68 to it. I have picked one person already. I think I picked 2. One of them is Mother Norma Hampton. She is raising her great niece and nephew. She had a visit one day from her niece. I'm going to leave it like that. And the niece left the kids and never came back. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about her story. I've been know her story. But them children, they need jackets. Mama Norma is old. She's like me. She's older than me. And a great niece came to visit and dropped them kids off. And they never come back. And she ain't just making this up. She told me to pray for her a couple of years ago with this situation. She knew they would end up in the system. So she kept. You can Cash App me or you can Zelle me. I don't know if Deacon Calvin is still on here. If he is, he can pin everything. How do I order? Email me. I'm finna start the squares up now. Listen. I am here and I'm not prideful. She's not prideful. And even though I know I'm supposed to give 200, I feel like in my spirit I should do more because she's in a struggle. Give the sizes. Miss Elizabeth Brooks said, what size jackets do you need, Mother Norma? Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Mother Norma, what size jackets do the babies need? Together we can make it. What's your Zelle? What's your Cash App or Zelle? I thought Deacon Calvin was on here. Okay, hold on one second. ZZ, I just put it under there. Let me find Deacon Calvin so I can pin it. Okay. Did she tell us what size? She said, hold on, Mother Norma said, hold on, let me see what she said. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? I couldn't let them go in the system. You can't tell my story. Okay, she said I can tell it. So, Mother Norma had a niece that came to visit her. And the niece is on drugs. Okay? I can't give a lot, but all we was asking, baby, is for $20 a person. But Mama Norma's niece is on drugs. And she left them cheering on Mother Norma and never came back. And Mother Norma get a check. Her and 3 kids are living off of $960 a month. She get food stamps. But the food stamps ain't coming. So, it's somebody worse off than you, and God has blessed them. He gonna bless her. Mother Norma, can you give me the sizes that you need for the kids and the jackets? I need lemon squares. Come on, y'all. And you know what? I come over here every day. They don't give me commercials. My mama told me something. She said, Tracy, if you don't do videos, they don't want to pay you while you live, and they cut your videos every day. That's what my mama told me. Talked to mama last night. Lemon. Well, I'll be getting out of these lemons quick. And look, I be blessing. That's why I be doing individuals here lately. And what else I need? I need brownies and a cake. I promised somebody else a cake. I can't remember who I promised one of them to. I can't remember, but. And I need some brownies. I got some sealed back here. I know, y'all. And I seal them too tight. Trying to get a lot in here. Let's see. So, did we get that? Did anybody find out from Mother Norm? I'm finna fill these orders. Hold on, let me see. I could have overlooked her stuff. Mama said the replay keep repeating. Do you have any strawberry and sweet potatoes? I do. Bridget, I'll see if I got some more strawberry. I know I got some sweet potato. I'm making some more, though. I keep selling out on TikTok. Mother Norma ain't came back and gave me the sizes yet. She could be looking to see what size she need. I love the sweet potatoes ones. They good, ain't they, Jean? I'll be making some more sweet potatoes. I'll be making some more everything. But let me tell y'all something. I'm going to leave for a week and go to the mountains. So if y'all know y'all want anything, y'all better let me know. Y'all better let me know. Okay. Mother Norma said the boys are 8 and 9 and the girl is a 9-10. She said, if anybody wants to know, I'm 65, on monthly income. There are girls. One girl is 7-year-old. One girl is 6-year-old. She said, being a part of Tracey Post for the last few years have encouraged me and given me strength. So if you get the boys a jacket, get them an 8-9. If you get the little girl a jacket, the boy is an 8-9 and the girl is a 9-10. The girl is 7 and the boy is 6. So the boy's jacket is an 8-9 and the girl's is a 9-10. I want a combo dozen with those 2 flavors. Okay, Bridget, you gonna have to tell me which one, because you know they pack by 3s. So what then Kelby do her hair nice. Look at Kelby hair. Look how pretty Kelby did her hair. Looking like a younger version of me. Kelby did it. Look at that. Turn on. She got her mama jeans in her. She just don't know it. Look at how she doing that hair. She better learn how to become a lock master.
I don't want to do nobody.
See? I think I'm going to get... You know what? I was on the way home the other day. Come here, Kelby. And I said, I think I want them to sell the house. Wouldn't it be nice to buy a flat level house?
You're the family in that house.
No, Bridget, what I'm saying, like, you want strawberry. Which one you want more? Do you want 2 strawberries? Okay, Bridget, I got it covered. I'll do 2 strawberries for you and two sweet potatoes. I give you an extra sleeve, baby girl. I'm gonna be making some today. These is I'm gonna ship out today. These is. Y'all, please pray for the people in Jamaica. They got a bad storm system coming in Jamaica. Yeah, I gotta go get a box to see if it'll hold all this. Hey, Donna. She did her own hair and she colored it. I will sing your praise. Sheila said, hey, Sarah.
Hey.
You know West Georgia had their homecoming this past weekend. Your sister went. Your auntie went. For you've done such a marvelous thing. I'm going to bless somebody. Stay on here today. I'm going to give somebody some squares. For someone so wretched and a cake. But I blessed somebody else with a cake. I don't remember who it was. Yet my soul. Do y'all remember who I gave one of these lemon cakes to? You have redeemed. I don't remember who it was. No one else could do it. I don't remember who it was. I'm finna seal this cake up. Yes. And I will be blessing them some kind of way. Mother Norma got kids, so I know she would love to have some sweets like brownies and things like that for the babies. Y'all, I would love to help her a little bit more than what we're doing. But I understand what we're doing. Sometimes the most we can ever do is the best we can. But we're going to get it through over here on this page. And I'm going to make sure I stay focused on my people. I'm not going to let nobody else tell me I'm wrong for not gifting to just everybody. No. Everybody got a place to go get something. That's not my place. If you don't show up here, if you're not with me, and you just coming to get from my people, I'm not doing that this time. I done been down that rabbit hole, and I got used in that rabbit hole, and I ain't gonna get used no more. Baby, we sung I Trust in God yesterday. It tore the church up. If you are my regular person and you know you're a supporter, you can email me if you're interested in getting the $200 for your groceries. Okay? And that's the truth of the matter. All right? I can't do it no more, Miss Kim Mitten. I can't sit around here and keep giving everybody, and my people that support me, they get pushed to the back. I ain't doing that. And that's a fact, Jack. Everybody got a story to tell. And guess what? I can't let your story interrupt me. I got to do right by my people. Right will always find you. And every time I turn around, I get pulled into the war of pity. And then my people who support me on a regular basis get pushed back. I'm not doing it this time. I don't care how you feel. Because if you come over here to tell me how you feel, and you ain't over here all the time, it don't really matter how you feel. That's just your opinion. Everybody got feelings. You got melanin in you. We very emotional people because of our melanin. I hope y'all know that. Even our melanin make black people so emotional. We so emotional. Baby, we'll cry and run and jump. It's because the energy that's in us that's connected to the cosmos. And let me tell you something else. I know everybody can't be a secret, but some people got pride. But don't let the pride cost you from being blessed. All right? We got a lot of people on here that's in need. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to be together and need and not talk about nobody because they in need. It's somebody worse off than you and God done bless them, but they can still have a need. You know your life can change. There are some people that's been married, they're going through a divorce, and they never thought they would be in this place. There's some people having to sell their homes because of the economy and stress, and ain't nothing wrong with it. The devil is a liar for you to try to make somebody else feel bad for life. Life gonna happen. That's why life keeps lifing. It's gonna happen. I'm getting these orders together. I'm packing them up as they go through my head. No time for it. I don't care what, if I needed it, I don't care what y'all say. You know what I need? You know what I'm gonna work on next year? I'm gonna work on me a scooter. And whoever want to donate and help get me a scooter, I'm going to see. Because my insurance won't even pay for my weight loss shots. But baby, I'm walking it out. Look at him. Old girl walking it out. She walking it out, honey. After a while, she going to be able to pick it up. She going to be able to, she going to be able to do some shouting, But I told them in church I do this. Because this helped me pick up this leg. Right? It's a dance to go like this. But I use it to exercise. I be dancing to exercise. Mama Joyce can tell you. I be on there getting off, honey. I be breaking it down. I be moving. I be hooking it up. And I be doing my old school dances. I be doing this. I be doing all that kind of stuff. It's for exercise. It's for exercise. If you're going to kick me to the curb or out of church because I got to exercise, go ahead. I'll find me another one. I'll find another church. Because I told them I do it for the fact to keep this body moving. Sometimes I need a scooter. I'm trying to get Bridget's order together. Sometimes I need a scooter. Where the sweet potatoes? Because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, I'm gonna give some red velvets away. Sometimes my body don't wanna do what it's supposed to do. That girl knows she can eat. So sometimes because it don't want to do it, I need that scooter on the days it don't want to do it. I got Bridget order ready. So that's why it's not. I don't need nobody to say, "Ooh, you know, don't get no scooter. You'll give up." No, I'm not giving up. I ain't throwing in no towel. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. None of that. I'm not doing none of that. Let's give up. I got nervous. I don't know why. Oh, I need to get some icing and put in a thing for the lemon, for the red velvet. Let me see what else I can give. Somebody want to try something and got no money. Mama Joyce says give her the rest of them butter pecans. I didn't like. All right, we got that. And yeah. Let me find some icing to go with this. So, all right. Y'all, I'm having a hot flash. Bridget is going to California, so it's the same price. I'm gonna use a melon. And y'all, I don't ship big cakes, but Bridget is my friend, and Bridget done grew up on him. And so I can do a melon. That's why I want to tell Monique. I think I can do a melon with some squares to New York, to California. The melons are they are $12.85 now. So add 45 plus $12.85. What's that? I added an extra sleeve. Let me see. Now, Bridget, you know you don't send your money to this. You send it to Mama's Comfort Cooking. I don't mix my money. Let me see. It says it's $57.85, Bridget. Okay. What was that? I don't have any card or Zelle, any apps, but I will use a money order. And by the way, I'm in a hospital. Oh no, Sheila. Sheila, in the name of Jesus, I pray you be better. You feel better. And whatever's going on, that God regulate everything in your body. Get my order of sweet potatoes and the t-shirt. What t-shirt, LeJune? LeJune, I already sent your order off. Monique, I'm going to send you something. What squares do you want? I was going to send you some red velvet squares, Monique. But if you don't want red velvet, tell me what flavor you want. I'm waiting to be called into prep recovery room. All right, you got somebody to drive you home? Mother Linda, you don't have nobody to take you back and forth to that thing? You didn't have a family member to take you to your appointment? Okay. So I got praying for y'all. Monique been with me a long time. I just want to bless her. You want sweet potato, baby? I see how many sweet potatoes I got. And I'll hook it up. If I don't have a lot of them, maybe a couple, I'll mix something else with it, okay? And I hope it gets to California safely. Monique, email me your address. I can't send you the mini cake. It will fit in a pouch. But I don't know about California. I'm just selling I got sweet potato squares, red velvet squares, lemon squares, strawberry and lemon squares, brownie, hummingbird, and let me start over. Hummingbird. Oh, I know what I forgot. Hummingbird. I'm gonna do the ones that's similar. Hummingbird, sweet potato, carrot cake, lemon, strawberry and lemon, red velvet, and I got brownies. I got 8. So Monique wants me to send her sweet potatoes. So let's do red velvet to somebody. Or maybe that little lemon cake. Yeah. I'm just going to bless. And then I got to go to the post office. How much are your squares? They're $45. The mailers are, if you only get like 1 dozen, which I always add some extra, the mailers are $12.85. I'm eventually going to put all of them on the website. So these were placed over the weekend. So I got like 4 or 5. No, I got 6 orders right now. I got to just go to the post office with. 1 is going in a box because they got a lot of stuff. Yeah, I shipped to Texas. Are you making any cream cheese squares? That's what I'm talking about. They're my squares. They're just different squares, Carmen. Miss Tracey, what a hummingbird. Have you ever had, Tanji, have you ever had a hummingbird cake? It's a hummingbird cake. All of these are cakes. Cake. Hold on, y'all. We got to check this. I know I ain't supposed to keep checking it, but I got to go to the post office. I got to get these rolled up. Let's take a look at what's going on. Let me turn it around. It's cooking slow. That's what we want. All right, I'm just making sure. I don't want nothing to stick or burn. Or I feel a little groove right in now. You know, I got onions in here, so. And I want the onion. My husband ain't a big onion fan. So I hope the onions just cook slow and dissolve. And I can transfer this now to a crock pot. I just got to see how much I can get in the crock pot. It's looking good though. Let me see if I can get it in I ain't got a big crock pot, y'all. I just don't have one. I gotta look up to see if I can find a big crock pot somewhere. I don't have one. And see these other things that I got, they don't cook like no crock pot. They cook fast like you cooking on the stove. All I need got nothing time to burn all my stuff up. Cause that thing I got from the Chinese people, I love it. They cook so good. If you ever had your stove out or wet, maybe order that. And I think I got some. I'm gonna see what I can do real quick. I gotta start putting these things up. Hold on a second, y'all. I ordered me some little cute little cups. To put icing in. I'm gonna go wash this out. Then I'm gonna get these stones. I'm gonna go out because in case we get a bad storm. Hold on one second, y'all. I know y'all can hear me. I'll come back over there. Even if we wash this pot, it's been put up, we can get dusty. We're not gonna leave, go get these things. And of course, y'all know it's gift y'all already. I will be on TikTok doing my gift y'all. So if you can't do nothing, please don't. You love me so much like I love you. And I love you enough to tell you it's okay, baby girl. It'll get done, it'll get done, it'll get done. It will get done, Gene. My Gina, y'all. So we're going to try to incorporate this over into a hot pot. And I got turn it this way so I can plug the crock pot up and I get it filled up. Is that right? I got this little Pioneer crock pot. I got the little Pioneer lady. That's all I can do. I can't crock it no more than that. I can crock it, not stop it. Okay. So I'm going to put it in here. Because I'm telling y'all, if you don't cook it slow, baby, it don't be good no more. We're going to put it off in here. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me put you over here for just a brief moment. I want to put the pieces in here first. I want to get all my pieces in here. Let's get all the pieces in here first. See how it's bending now? Mm-hmm. I need this, that's why I ain't missing. I get whatever I can in here. That's 2 pieces. Okay. All right. See, look at that gravy. Now I'm going to put you right here. Tastes good too. Trying to get it out, but I ain't gonna be able to. I have to make some biscuits for this. Something like that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is poke this around in here. And then I'm gonna put the lid on now. So, smother it.
So she said here her last visit was at Henry Ford,
Okay.
but they are still wanting to
And we're gonna take this and we're gonna
for another visit that's about 6
plug it up. And I got plenty of gravy left that I'm gonna bag up. I'm gonna dip a biscuit. I ain't gonna lie. The Lord gave us bread and we need a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying not to get this plugged in around this other stuff. Okay, let me turn it on. I hate that I don't like these things. You can't help but see the hot. What is it on? That say high. Okay, that's what I got left. So y'all think I ought to do rice? And y'all think I ought to do them some good old mashed potatoes? I'm going to keep the rest of that gravy. And what I'm going to do is take that gravy. When they start dipping out, I'm going to pour the rest of that gravy in there. I'm trying to decide, should I do mashed potatoes with some English peas? I want strawberry lemon squares. Okay, Bridget, I got you. Strawberry lemons. I put them in there. I got you 2 strawberry lemon and 2 sweet potato. Do rice. Okay. I'll go to the store real quick. Is there anybody else need an order before I go? Because I'm going to seal these up and write them up and go to the post office while I'm out here getting these potatoes. When I come on TikTok, I'm going to do mashed potatoes, homemade biscuits, and the English peas. If you want to place an order real quick, let me know. Bridget, I got you 2 of the lemon strawberry. And I got you 2. See, Bridget? They lemon strawberry. They strawberry and they lemon. I got you 2 of those, Bridget. And I got you sweet potato. I got you sweet potato. So, Bridget, you're getting 16 and not 12. And then I'm going to get the rest of this stuff finished. I'm going to the post office because if that hurricane hits, we're going to get some of the side effects. And I can't go out when it rains. So I'm going to press my way and get these orders filled this morning. I'm going to press my way. I'm going to seal Bridget. I'm finna seal Bridget's order. Because I don't want to be fooling around with Bridget. Bridget be done called the church and told them to pray for me. Please tell me, did I ever give somebody, did I ever give the gift out for the red? I don't know what I done gave. That's as far as it can go, Bridget. I can't get no more in here. Y'all should be done called J. Drew Sheared on me. That's how Bridget is. Y'all don't know I've been dealing with her a long time. Y'all don't know her like I do. Yeah, the gravy gonna have some biscuits with it. It's gonna have some English peas. Did I give anybody something? Mama Lejeune, what did you talking about? You done placed the order for some what now? What kind of shirt? What size shirt? I have to go see if I got it. Lord, Bridget. These things so big, I hope I can seal it. Yeah, Bridget Bridget snitches at the church. Yeah, she sits here for the grand old and reports back to the headquarters. She be like, headquarters, we got one that needs to go back to the altar. Yes, ma'am. I'm finna get off. I was just asking. I'm finna seal these up and get these out. Okay, y'all. So listen, I'll respond back if you want it. Let me know. I'll seal it up. I'm finna get these orders wrote out, where they going. So when I make this trip out of here, that's why I put them, because Kelby ain't gonna focus. I don't want my stuff to burn. I want to bless somebody, but ain't nobody talking. So I'll just keep it. I'll figure out somebody. I had set out a cake, and I had set out some red velvets. And I'm gonna go over here and change Monique's order to, she wants, Monique wanted sweet potato. So I'll fix hers up. I love y'all. We'll do it tomorrow. It ain't no big deal. If I'm gonna bless, I'm gonna bless. Thank y'all, melanated people. We are the ones. I see y'all later. I'm talking to you. What did you say, Mother White? Mary White? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. If you email me, I'll respond. Yeah, no, I ain't got no good memory. I got the orders on this phone. mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. And so let me tell you like this. I don't know how far behind. That way I'll respond right. I said, I love you. Oh, I love you too. Hold on. Dang. What did you say? I would love to be blessed. I really, really do. Okay, Sharon, send me your address. Sharon Talton said she wants the blessing. Now, that's what I saw. I saw Sharon's name. Come on, Sharon. Email me at mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. I haven't went to the post office yet, Miss Darlene Pollitt. Miss Darlene, you want a blessing? What did you say? I'm interested in sweet potato squares. 2 packs, please. You mean 4? You want a dozen, 2 dozen? I don't do 2 packs. I do them by the dozen, Miss Carmen. You want 2 dozen or 1 dozen? Did you see what I said? I just said I'd give them to you. Y'all, let me get off of here because I done miss people comments. They saying that I see what you said. I didn't. Mamas, M-A-M-A-S, mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. M-A-M-A-S, comfortcooking@gmail.com. Also, we're going to be picking people. Well, I can't guarantee you who's going to get theirs. All right? So if you don't want it, let me tell y'all something. I'm on my way out this door. I see y'all later. Honeybees, I'm finna go ship. We'll do it tomorrow.